Guys, and welcome back to the channel. Your boy just woke up. It is 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm a little tired. Last time I was supposed to record this and get it all scheduled, but I ended up watching My Hero till 6 in the morning. And by the way, it's really good. I'm almost done with season 4. I've been loving it. So I hope you guys had a great day yesterday and today. Hope everything is well. Basically, this video is going to be a speculation video talking about the part 2 of the 6-year anniversary. What content that we could be expecting going based off last year from the 5th year. Because I feel like there's certain things from the last year that we could pretty much just say, yeah, this is what it's going to be. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this right now. By the way, if you guys are new, like and sub and do all that greatness. So let's go ahead and look at this first, like where we're at the current celebration, right? So we're at the 6th year. We've had, team co-op campaigns, the banners, new Dokkan events, special ticket summon. Where are like the story of like the new story events? Yeah, we have the 2 new story events right there, which is pretty cool. We have this new God of Destruction event that's like extremely difficult. I've even seen like Truth having issues with it, which is pretty crazy. So we've had, a decent amount of content. A new boss rush, obviously that takes like 10 seconds, and new virtual clash and stuff like that. So if we're looking at based on last year, because I think it's pretty safe to say it's going to be literally like last year because how they're doing the story events. It's going to be like this in part 2. So we'll look at last year's. There will be new stages, obviously, for those 2 new story events, right? And I do believe the new free-to-play units will get an EZA. If you guys were wondering which units, it's going to be these right here. These new ones right here are probably going to get their Dokkan Awakenings, and they're going to be EZA'd. It's going to be both at the same time. Because that's how they did it last year, right? They did like the new stage of the story event, and then they dropped the EZA literally, what was that, the same day? No, like 11 days later. So they will be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing. They're going to awaken, and then they're going to get their EZAs, because again, their passes are 30%, so I'm imagining they're going to be 77% join forces, and earthing 77%, which is pretty good. So I'm expecting them to have EZAs. Those will probably be the 3 EZAs that we get, including Master Roshi. Because if we want to do like a same kind of look around, new state, like it's gonna be the same thing here. You're able to LR Zamasu here, but you can't get his EZA here. So you have to you get his EZA during part 3. So let's go ahead and jump over to part 3 so you guys can see that real quick. Part 3 last year was, this is where you get his EZA area. So I'm expecting this year to be literally the same thing, especially since they're doing the bosses for, what was it? The God of Destruction event? Where was it? I think I closed it like the Nimrod. Remember, because they said that we're going to get 4 bosses every, part. So, like, it's, going to be a bit different, which I don't like that. I don't like them doing that personally. I don't think that's very cool, but whatever. So there's gonna be 4 bosses this part, 4 bosses in part 2, 4 bosses in part 3. Is how I'm understanding it. So just kind of understand that. So there will be a part 3. So I'm expecting Master Roshi to get his EZA in part 3, just like Zamasu, which is a bit unfortunate because I kind of don't like the 3-parters because the 3rd part ends up being pretty lackluster, my honest opinion. Because check it out. 5th year anniversary did that, but the only big difference was the God of Dragon Ball History stage on top of in part 3, which if you guys noticed in the 6th year we didn't get we haven't gotten the Dragon Ball History part 1 stage yet, which is very interesting, right? Very interesting. So we're obviously probably gonna get that in part 2. They're trying to like, I think they're just trying to spread out content here personally. I think they're just trying to spread it out because there's not really a whole lot here. Like, I don't know. I don't like the idea of pushing content around like that personally. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like crummy to be doing that. We did get a top legendary summon banner, which I'll have another video out tomorrow, basically talking about which LRs I would like to be seeing from the 6th year anniversary, stuff like that. We also did have that, but the 6th year is really kind of looking like 5th year, man. I'm telling you guys, like everybody's like, 5th year. If everybody wants to say 5th year sucked, well, 6th year is really looking identical. The only big difference is we got the God of Destruction event, which is cool. Oh, and we got the Majin Buu shape up training where for the 7th you know, this was cool. This wasn't added with last year. But one thing that we didn't get, let me see if I could find that. This new, like, we didn't get something like Frieza's army. Cause fourth year we did. Fourth year we had like the Hercules. No, that was the 350. We didn't get something like this. Cause this was pretty fun actually. I remember it. Like, you got a decent amount of stones each day, a lot of rewards. We didn't get that, so maybe in part 2, they'll do that. Cause this was like pretty easy to do. And I understand that if, like, you know, obviously I think that Fierce Gathering of Transcendent Guide of Destruction gives you a bit more stones. It would have been nice to get something stupid like this, right? I mean, I feel like we've had that for a long time. But again, you know, just expect that for part 2. So we'll go over that again right here. So for part 2, expect probably a new Dragon Ball History event stage, 4 new stages of the Guide of Destruction event. Expect new stages of the story. Expect the 2 free-to-play units to be getting their EZAs here. So Gohan and Piccolo and no, that's not Gohan and Piccolo. Krillin and 18 and Master Roshi and Tien. So expect that. Expect Master Roshi's LR to come in part 2. So that will obviously be very cool. So that's gonna be 3 new units. It's gonna be 3 EZAs. I don't think there's gonna be a standard EZA this year, as I don't know why they stopped doing that, but I already don't think there will be. It's gonna be 3 EZA areas, which in hindsight's a little disappointing. You know, it's just, I don't know. I think it's kind of like copying and pasting what they did last year. Like, they're acting like if that worked, and obviously it didn't work. A lot of people weren't very happy with the what was going on last year, right? So we'll see. But I think other than that, it's a pretty decent celebration. I mean, I don't have much complaints. Right now it's a little dead because obviously part 2 needs to come around, and we definitely need that. Once we get part 2, I think we'll get a lot more stuff to do. But as of right now, I feel like it's just kind of, I don't know. Could be better, right? I think I was really expecting this to be like, I thought we were gonna get like, the one thing I'm really hoping for at some point is like we get a new raid. We haven't had a new raid in Dokkan in forever, like over a year already. So I would like to get a new raid. But I think it's pretty easy to say that we know everything that's coming in part 2 already. Oh, I forgot to talk about the super ticket. We don't know what the super ticket does yet. You know, that new one. Let me see, like this one right here, that little rainbow one. That's gonna be pretty cool for sure. Yeah, that's a better spot for it. We don't know what that's gonna do yet, so that's gonna be exciting. But other than that, I think that's everything that's gonna come. New Dragon Ball History, the 2 EZAs, LR Roshi, the 4 new stages of the God of Destruction event, and I think that's pretty much it, man. I think that's pretty much it for the most part. I don't think they're gonna add anything else unless they want to go crazy and do Super Bad Road stages, which would be nice. But from everything that I could gather from 5th year and this year, that seems to be the case. That does seem to be the case here. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. If you guys enjoyed, like and sub, definitely let me know what you guys think it's gonna come during the second part of that greatness. So we'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody, and peace out.